Have you ever heard of the Lost Colony of Roanoke? A tale shrouded in mystery and intrigue, it begins in the late 16th century, when a group of ambitious English settlers decided to make their mark on the New World. They set up a colony in 1587, in a place we now call North Carolina. The settlers, under the leadership of John White, had dreams of establishing a thriving English outpost. However, the colony's remote location and limited resources soon posed challenges. When supplies began to dwindle, White made the difficult decision to return to England for aid. The journey was long and arduous, and it took him 3 years to return. Imagine his shock and despair when he arrived back in 1590 to find the colony he had left behind completely deserted. The settlers had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only a single cryptic clue, the word Croatoan carved into a post. The colonists had vanished without a trace. A chilling thought, isn't it? Imagine returning to your home, only to find it empty, deserted. The echoes of life and laughter now replaced with an eerie silence. This was the grim reality that faced John White, the governor of the Roanoke colony, in the late 16th century. Upon his return from England, where he had gone to seek help for the struggling settlement, White found Roanoke utterly deserted. His fellow settlers, including his own daughter and granddaughter, were nowhere to be found. The homes were dismantled, suggesting a planned departure rather than a hurried escape. But the most baffling detail was what the colonists had left behind. Etched into a wooden post was a single word: Croatoan. This cryptic message was the only clue hinting at what might have happened. But what did it mean? Was it a desperate plea for help, or a coded message left for those who might come looking? Croatoan was the name of an island south of Roanoke, inhabited by a Native American tribe of the same name. Could the settlers have sought refuge there, or perhaps it was the work of the Croatoan tribe itself, a marker of their conquest? The possibilities were endless and speculation ran wild. Some whispered that the settlers had been abducted by aliens, a theory fueled by the lack of bodies or signs of a struggle. Others suggested they had succumbed to disease, their bodies hidden away by the survivors who then fled to Croatoan Island. Yet others believed the colonists had integrated with the local tribes, abandoning their English roots to survive in the New World. Each theory seemed plausible, yet none provided a definitive answer. The word Croatoan continued to echo through the centuries, a solitary beacon in the sea of the unknown. Despite numerous investigations, archaeological digs, and historical research, the fate of the Roanoke settlers remains shrouded in mystery. The fate of the colonists has remained a mystery for over 400 years. A mystery that continues to captivate us, reminding us of the fragility of life and the inexorable passage of time. Various theories have been proposed to explain the disappearance of the Roanoke colonists. One of the most popular theories suggests that the colonists may have assimilated with local Native American tribes. The indigenous tribes of the region, such as the Croatoan or the Roanoke, could have provided the Roanoke settlers with the means to survive. The settlers in turn would have brought new skills and knowledge to the tribes. However, despite extensive research and genetic testing, no definitive evidence has been found to confirm this theory. Another theory posits that the colonists died from disease or starvation. The harsh conditions of the New World were well documented, with many early settlers succumbing to unfamiliar illnesses or the rigors of the unfamiliar environment. However, this theory is also unproven. No physical remains or artifacts have been discovered that indicate mass death from disease or starvation. A third theory suggests the colonists were obliterated by Spanish forces. The Spanish Empire, a rival of England at the time, had settlements to the south in Florida, and could have seen the Roanoke colony as a threat. Yet this theory also lacks concrete evidence. Spanish records from the time make no mention of an attack on Roanoke, and again, no physical evidence of a battle or massacre has been found at the site. There are many other theories, some more plausible than others, including alien abductions and supernatural phenomena. However, all these theories remain just that, theories. Despite hundreds of years of speculation and investigation, no single explanation for the disappearance of the Roanoke colonists has ever been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. The lack of concrete evidence supporting any of these theories only adds to the intrigue surrounding the mystery of the lost colony. It's a puzzle that continues to captivate historians, archaeologists, and mystery enthusiasts alike. Despite the numerous theories, none have been proven conclusively. The Lost Colony of Roanoke continues to intrigue historians and mystery lovers alike. Despite the passage of over 400 years, The enigma that shrouds the fate of the colonists refuses to dissipate. The intrigue, the puzzle, the sheer bewilderment of it all, it's a riddle that has captivated the minds of many, sparking an insatiable curiosity for answers. The allure of the unknown has spurred countless investigations into the mystery. Over the years, archaeologists, historians, and hobbyists alike have delved deep into the historical records, archaeology, and the land itself, in the hopes of unearthing clues that might solve this enduring conundrum. In recent years, a flurry of archaeological activity has rekindled interest in the Lost Colony. Excavations in North Carolina's Outer Banks and Hatteras Island have unearthed artifacts that could potentially be linked to the colonists. Pottery shards, tools, and other relics of a bygone era have been found, tantalizingly hinting at a possible connection to the Roanoke settlers. Moreover, the advent of modern technology has opened up new avenues of exploration. DNA testing, for instance, has emerged as a promising tool in the quest for answers. By comparing the genetic material from the discovered artifacts and remains with that of possible descendants, researchers hope to trace the lineage back to the original settlers. Yet, despite these promising leads, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains a subject of speculation. Each new discovery seems to raise more questions than answers, adding more layers to an already intricate puzzle. Were they assimilated into local tribes? Did they perish in the harsh wilderness? Or did they meet a far more sinister end? The theories abound, but definitive evidence eludes. Will we ever truly know what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? The mystery continues.